Welcome to the first motherfucking open-minded podcast, baby. You know we here, man. We got my boy E. We got my fucking other host over here, Timothy, man.
What's good with you?
Yeah, you know we in this bitch, man. So look, out in the first episode, we're gonna take it a little easy. We just gonna chill. But we got a couple topics we want to talk about. We want to hit today. So what we on today, man? Everybody been chilling, bro?
What's up with the Astros, bro?
Astros ain't been it lately, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yankees over here fucking sweet.
The Yankees are that team right now, bro. Soto and Judge hasn't really been doing too much, has he?
No, but they still got a nasty team.
Yeah. Who's their pitchers, bro? They got some nasty pitchers.
I don't know their pitchers, but they got a couple.
I don't know. Who they got?
We got Stroman. Stroman's been doing.
Didn't he come from somebody? The Cubs or somebody?
Yeah, I think the Cubs or somebody.
Isn't that the one who be wearing the thing on his head? He's got his neck all tatted.
Yeah. Man.
Stroman, he was doing good. Like that last game, whenever I went, you were there too. I think the first game.
Wait, Stroman was pitching?
Yeah, Stroman was pitching.
Man, I had a couple beers that game. I don't remember too much.
A couple beers, but Stroman was pitching, and then they brought in some other people. But this last game, he was selling.
Man, it can't be worse than our pitchers, bro.
Y'all got like nobody.
Hey,
you got Luis Garcia.
We got 4 games. We got 1 game on them.
We got some little league pitchers.
Luis over here at the fucking club.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Luis over supposed to be in rehab, bro, and he's over here fucking clubbing and man.
On a weekday too, mid Wednesday.
Nah, that was
partying.
Oh, it was.
Oh no, you didn't. They went live on their IG.
And I joined their live, and that's the first person I seen.
Like 4 days later,
was he
bro.
at the same place?
What? Just drinking.
So I guess it's just his spot or whatever.
A whole bunch.
That is a spot though.
He had a 1942 in his hand. The DJ was recording him. He was just going crazy.
Bro was teed up.
Bro, and I can't believe we didn't even notice him like right off the back. And then all of a sudden, like a few seconds later, we just boom noticed.
Bro, I thought it was Framber at first. I didn't even know it was him.
I knew it was him because of the beads in the hair. But I was like,
I've seen the beads, but I thought his shit was like longer compared to what it was. And then
bro, they're a lot bigger than you think, bro. They're not like fat, but they're like thick, bro. They're like bulky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're some big boys. And he wasn't too tall, but he was tall. Yeah.
He was taller than I expected because I'm like 6'1", 6'2", and he was up there with me, and I was like, okay. When I met Altuve, he was like, really looking down at him, thought he was my child.
Man, but they act like they don't know what's going on anymore, bro. They got no motivation to play anymore.
They haven't seemed to be like the same team they were.
They're definitely not.
I don't see like the motivation like you were saying.
They got 2 World Series. They just started giving.
Bro, if we sell Tucker too, bro, we're straight rebuild now.
That's
after
our
that,
best player right there too.
It's rebuild.
I just don't want you to lose Bregman because I bought a jersey.
I'd rather us lose Bregman than Tuck.
But then I gotta buy another jersey.
But he's in the race for the MVP, bro. They're
Yankees
not.
fan, by the way.
If they trade him, bro, we're done. He's trying to catch a bag.
Who?
Tuck. He's gonna go catch a bag somewhere if we don't sign him again.
And
that's money man right there.
How much did we even sign him for this year?
I don't think we did sign him. This is his last year, I want to say.
Yeah, this is last
him and Bregman's. That's why they're the two that are like talking about getting traded.
Is this the downfall of Houston?
It's the end of an era. End of an era right here.
I called it before. I told Eddie, I was like, bro, the era's gonna come to an end at some point, bro. And
I didn't think it was gonna be this soon.
This year is definitely the year where it starts.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be done for.
But like, what do we do after this, bro? I gotta go watch the Texans now. Like,
do we even have the money to pay him?
I wish we.
I don't know. I don't know how stingy our GM is with this pocketbook. But we're not Dodgers. We're not the Dodgers.
The Yankees.
We're the Yankees.
We don't got the bag like that.
Spending hundreds of millions and shit on.
I see y'all be getting like all y'all's players for like real low. Yeah. Like y'all got Garcia originally for like $10,000.
I think the only one we signed like a big deal is was that Altuve one recently. Yeah. He's like our only dude we have.
Aren't the Dodgers the one with like the biggest paper?
They have 2 players that are like worth $1 billion right now.
The Dodgers and the Yankees are like the most richest teams. I think the Astros are like 6 or something like that, 5th, somewhere around there. They're up there, but when you look at the bracket, it's like you got like all these other teams like right here, and then you got the Yankees and Dodgers just like a big.
But I wonder who are their GMs, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I really don't know.
Just some rich ass old
white
people.
I wish I was related to them.
Just pay attention to the players. The coaching staff or nothing.
Doing whatever I want.
Oh shit, man.
But who do you think is gonna take the World Series this year?
Oh, right now,
Sure ain't gonna be the Astros. I'll tell you that.
I don't know if I want them to win, or I don't know if I don't know if they're gonna win. But I really like the Orioles right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh
They're
yeah.
a good young team. They've been grinding it out.
Except for that, what was that one dude they brought up, and then he kind of
Holiday.
yeah.
And he got sent right back
He got like
down.
one hit in like 2 weeks.
I think he went 19 games with only one hit.
He's still young though. Give him some time. He'll be all right.
Oh, for sure.
I think so for sure.
But I don't know. I feel like they brought him up way too early. They should have waited.
I mean, he was doing
Yeah,
really good.
he
in
was doing
AAA.
good. Yeah.
yeah.
He was doing really good. But when it came to the big boys,
That's
he
like
ain't do too well.
Lo Perfido though on the Astros. He was doing real good. He came up. He was hot. He came up hitting. He's batting like 300 right now.
Oh yeah, and then y'all sent Abreu, right? To y'all's
Abreu.
minor league?
Abreu to
Abreu
triple.
I
was-
spent all that
not-
money
was not
just
it.
for him to sell.
Man, he looked like he was stuck in the little leagues, man. He didn't know what he was doing. He had like a .7 batting average, .07, bro. He was not.
Should put me in.
I think I saw one game. One game he got 2 hits. Out of
And
every
then-
other game, I seen him getting no
And then
hits.
as soon
on
as y'all
anything.
made a change, y'all won like right after, and y'all were just doing
Yeah.
good.
Who did
And
we
then,
put at first?
I
don't
Put
remember.
Singleton.
Yeah,
Singleton.
Singleton.
at
Oh yeah,
first.
bro. He's been cranking.
He
Bro,
has
he's been
been
cranking
cranking.
bombs lately.
And he's got
He's
that
been
nice little bat
carrying.
flip
Well,
too.
yeah, bro. It's so smooth. He hits that drop step it right away,
It's
bro.
funny
He's so
'cause-
smooth with
It's
it.
because last year he wasn't. I mean, he had one good game last year.
Yeah. And
That
then,
was
and
about
then
it.
yeah,
That
then he
was-
fell
that
off
was about
hard.
it. But then like this year, he's doing way better.
Yeah, he's been doing good now.
You know
I ain't
who
gonna
else
lie.
is doing good? Dubon. He's doing pretty good.
He's always just been like a little dinker donker demon.
Yeah.
Little dinker
But
donker.
it's like he has his moments. It's like comes and goes.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I went to the Yankees and Astros last year, and he got up there, and I'm like, oh, that's it. I was like, he's finna be out. Nah, dude, this dude got up here and hit a home run.
What?
We still
he doesn't
won,
really
though.
hit homers that much.
I know. That's what I was like. I was like, there ain't gonna be no home run.
Bro, I have the worst luck, bro. Every game I go to, we fucking lose, man. I've been to like 3 games where we've actually won, and I've gone to so many Astros games.
Usually they win when I go, but say when it's the Yankee, or I guess it's a little bit of both. It's a hit and miss. Depends. I don't know.
That's one stadium I want to go to so bad is the Yankee Stadium, bro. That one in Fenway.
I just want to go to any baseball ones because that's like my main favorite sport is baseball.
I've only been to the Dodger Stadium outside of the Astros. That's a good.
It's a nice stadium?
That's a nice.
That's a
stadium.
legendary stadium too.
They have one whole floor, just for charging your phones.
What?
And it's a big floor too. Like it's actually.
Is it open roof? Did it get hot? Oh, they got good
Yeah,
weather. They got good
sometimes.
weather over there
Yeah.
though.
Bro, you ever been to an Astros game like in the summertime? The stadium's closed and you still feel the heat in there.
Bro, yeah.
I
And then
sat-
sometimes like they don't always run the AC, bro. So it
Yes.
gets hot as
Bro, I
hell.
sat in right field like last year when I went, and the sun was like right on me. I was just sitting there like sweating. I started taking the jersey off, and I don't even sweat because I'm
Yeah.
super skinny, so like I'm never hot. And then I was on the phone, and my phone has a Yankee case, and I'm sitting there and I'm on the phone, and somebody's like talking to me, and then I'm like, it just kicks, and I'm like, oh damn, I have a Yankee case. Everybody's probably looking at the case. And the same way when I met the GM for the Astros,
Yeah.
I took a picture with him and everything, and then I had somebody take the picture, and as soon as we like look at the camera, I'm like, oh, hopefully he don't see the Yankee case. And then right away he's like, he points it out, and he still took the picture, but he was probably like, why did this dude take?
Oh,
the
he
picture?
pointed it out right
yeah,
away.
he pointed it out because he got ready to like take the picture, and somebody was taking it for me, and then he's like, he goes to point up, and right away that's what it clicked. I was like, oh,
Exposed
the
your
Yankee
ass.
case. And it's just a bigger
That's
thing.
the worst
It's a
case
bigger
to have,
thing
too,
of,
bro.
Aaron Judge is on it.
Oh shit. Surprised he didn't kick your ass out the stadium.
Or he's like, yeah, I'm not taking the picture.
Imagine he told him to delete it. He's in the
He just
game.
like grabs the phone and just smashes
This
it.
fucking rich ass charge you like $20 for the pick.
Just lets everybody else take it for free. Oh, that's when I did the tour. The stadium.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
pretty cool. You ever done the tour?
Never done. I want to do the tour.
I've done it one time when I was like 12, but I don't really remember that.
I did twice. One on the game tour, it was like good, and then the other one, or no, the game tour was trash. Don't waste your money on the game tour.
The only tour I've done was for the Rockets, but that was like
Like you
Probably
can,
Oh,
middle
that'd be a
school.
cool one to tour. I never.
it was. I don't know if they still have it, but they used to have like their own like basketball court in there, like it was
Yeah.
like a little basketball court.
Like
kids can
inside.
go in,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
kids
I've
can
seen
go-
that before.
I don't know if they have it still because I've been
Yeah.
to a Rockets game and I don't know how long.
they have a basketball court.
Yeah, for like kids to go in and like play and shit, like actual basketball.
That's
That's pretty
gas.
cool. But that was a long time ago.
What other stadiums would y'all want to go to? Baseball stadiums.
I want to go to the Padres. Padres.
The
Or-
is the who is it? Yeah, Padres the one that had the big the bridge in the back.
No, that's
Oh, it's the Pirates, right? Is it the Pirates?
and them and I think the Giants have it too.
Yeah, the Giants also, but the Pirates they had that.
Yeah,
yellow
they have a
bridge.
nice one. They have a nice field.
Oh, and the Rockies.
Oh, the
Just because
Yeah.
I use it on MLB all the
the
time.
Rockies Stadium. Yeah,
It's like
that's
the
a good
easiest field to hit
stadium.
the home runs at.
Bro, when I went to Colorado, they had just had the All-Star game, bro. Imagine being there from the home run derby.
You know they're having this year at the Rangers Stadium, the All-Star game.
Oh, we should go to that. I wonder how much
Yeah,
it
but
costs.
it's like in the middle of the weekday. I mean, we did. Screw it. We just call in the work.
When is it?
I
I think it's like July. I think.
yeah, I
something
think it's
that.
like a Monday or a Tuesday. It was good. It was good.
Right, man. Inviting us everywhere,
I'll
bro.
take us on vacation. All
Let's
of
buy him a
us.
couple shots. He'll be alright.
Dude, he stays inviting us. He invited us to Vegas. Well, now he's on vacation right now.
Yeah, he's on vacation right now.
We'd have been in Vegas instead of doing a pod.
You know what? Speaking of Vegas, what are some dream vacations y'all want to hit up?
Hawaii.
Hawaii, that's
for
a good
sure.
one.
Greece.
No, out of the country. Yeah, out of the country. Greece.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see those white buildings, like with the white buildings with the blue roofs. That's probably everywhere over there, but that's like the
Tokyo.
main one.
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Oh yeah, I want to go
for
see all the
sure.
car scene over there.
I want to go to Dominican Republic for the bitches. Bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, I heard the DR got some bad bitches over there,
I want
bro.
to go to Tokyo for the car scene.
Oh yeah,
Their
that'd be
vending
good.
machine foods and like all that. And I love me some good Asians. I love Asians. I love me some
I
Asians.
feel like we all have like different reasons we want to go on vacation.
What?
Mine's just like I want to go chill, and then
What are some other ones? In the country, now in the country.
I want to go to Vegas. Y'all both been to Vegas?
I've never
No.
been to Vegas.
Vegas is
I know you
vibe, bro. I
stay in
love
Vegas
Vegas.
a little too many days. Missed the
Bro,
flights and
I didn't miss the flight. I just decided to stay another day, and then after that one day, I decided to stay another day.
It was twice.
I think it was 3 times.
I don't know. I remember I was like, let me get a
my
hold of him,
goodness.
and I looked because I was like, I don't want him to miss his flight again. I realized the time, like, oh, his flight done left, and he's still there.
Bro, because my flight was at like 4 in the morning, bro, and we was out drinking until like probably like 1 a.m. We were like, fuck it, we'll make the flight. Man, we got back to the hotel. I was like, shit, I might have to catch me a little nap or something. And we was like, fuck it, we'll just get another flight for the next day. Got that flight for the next day. Get to drinking again. It's like, shit, we'll get one more day. And then that day went by, and it was time to go. After
Since you've
that.
been to Vegas like 3 or 4 times,
I went one time to Vegas.
how much do you think you spent at Vegas, though?
The first time?
Well,
or the
most-
one time I
All
went?
the times.
The one time I went,
Most of it probably went on the flights. That's where the
yeah,
majority was.
probably like, in total, me and who I went with, probably like 3,000, something like that. And that was, mostly it was on the flights, though. Because I
Flights
kept
are that
buying more.
expensive?
Because I bought like 4 or 5 different
And then,
flights.
did you buy it just for you, or you bought for the other person
Yeah,
too?
I bought both the flights. Yeah.
Damn, that would have been like,
Yeah.
could've run me my money
And then
or
that's the
something.
hotels, too. I had to buy hotels
You
each
stayed at a
day.
good hotel?
The first one was cool, but there was a balcony, had the view of all the strip, bro.
Is
Oh
that
my
the one
God.
that you sent me the Gucci store? Or
Yeah,
the-
that first one, bro. That one was a
nice.
nice one. It wasn't like, it wasn't the most like a 5-star hotel, but I had
The
a
view?
balcony, and you know I like to smoke my guns. So we got that on the balcony, bro. Just sit on that balcony, bro, hitting a little something, and just see all the fucking buildings, bro, all the lights. That's one of the best experiences I've ever had, bro.
Oh, and then that was whenever the whole flooding was going on, right? Around that time?
Oh, there was like
Right before, like a week before or something?
they had never gotten a hurricane in like years or some shit. And the one time I want to go, bro, they had like a hurricane. I was like lingering from Cali into Vegas. It was like hard rains through Vegas, and it was the middle of summer, so it like barely ever rains over there.
Oh, yeah.
So our flight kept getting delayed and shit. So it got delayed for probably like 3 hours. Then we finally got to go over there. I thought we was gonna have to miss that first day, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, because I remember I looked on the app I be using
Yeah.
for you, because you were like telling me about it, and I was checking it out. And then I'm like,
Wait for the flights.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I seen the hurricane was coming in. I'm like, there's no way. Because like at first I seen the green, and then I hit the little arrow
Yeah.
like, for the radar. And I just seen like a big wave of red. And I'm like, there's no way a plane's going to fly in that.
But when we flew there, it wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, because I found the thing or whatever on the plane.
Yeah.
Y'all went like around it and then came back up.
I don't know. I think I slept that whole flight.
I would have slept. I would have just been like, yeah, bring me some shots. And I hate flying, bro. Flying
Yeah,
scares me.
how could you not fall asleep on flights?
You like flying or nah? Nah, I get terrified. Me
Bro,
and
on the
Jake-
way back, took a whole fucking bag of edibles, bro. I was on the flight like this, bro. Bro, I look up, the fucking flight attendants were laughing at me and shit, bro. Cause we had the second row, so we're right there in the very front of the plane.
They definitely thought you were on something.
What?
They knew. They definitely knew.
Oh man.
Nah, bro. Whenever me and Jaden went to Miami, and then when we were coming back, it was like on the way over there to Miami, it was fun. It was straight. Like nothing was wrong with the flight. But on the way back, dude, we hit some turbulence. That was it. I was scared. I was already scared to get on the plane. I just hate flying. I can fly in a helicopter for whatever reason, but a plane, it's like that's a little too high.
Wait, is that when they said that the fucking plane like just dropped,
Yeah.
bro? What? It was
Yeah,
that
really?
bad?
And bro,
Y'all can't hear him, bro. He said people were screaming. Apparently the plane had like went and just dropped, bro. Bro, imagine that. You're in the plane and just, whoo. I could not do that, bro. I would fucking start crying.
Really so I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, we're almost there. I was chilling and all of a sudden just, I got weightless and like I don't weigh nothing as it is.
Did you have your seatbelt on?
Yeah, because way before that, we
don't
had
think
the
they-
fasten seatbelts for almost the whole trip, except for like the 10 minutes we left.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time was fasten seatbelts. And then they were chilling. They brought like the little snacks and stuff. And at some point, again, it was just like rough. So they kept the fasten seatbelts the whole way.
Yeah.
But then when I seen the people who were working on the plane like kind of scared, I'm like, man, I'm kind of scared too. And I'm like over here looking around. And then there's this like
Sending
swole
up a
dude
prayer.
next to me. He's like, he seems like nothing would like scare him. And he looked a little worried. I'm like, that's it. I was like looking for a chute. I wish if we could take a parachute in the plane, I'd be fine with that. But
Just stuffing in like a backpack, something, carry on,
the
just in
backpack
case.
is the parachute.
Yeah.
Bro,
Just
imagine
in
those
case.
like hard-headed ass people that don't put their seatbelts on. I wonder what happened with them when that happened.
I don't know, bro. But me and Jaden got a little air. Like I felt myself pick up and I
Were y'all
bounced
sit
right
next to
back.
each other?
Huh?
Were y'all sit next to each other?
Yeah.
Could you like see the other person like, oh?
Yeah, because everybody in front, everybody started screaming and stuff, and they're like, ah, and I'm like, what? And like, it just.
Wait, so what did the flight attendants do? Were they already buckled up?
But they were kind of like, there were some that were like walking or whatever, so they went to go sit down and stuff too, and we could see like the surrounding Houston areas, and I'm like, oh man, just come on, just let me get home. If it's gonna crash, at least crash on the
Oh,
runway.
you already almost back?
Yeah, we were probably like, Texas City area, somewhere around there. Like, but
Yeah.
I'm not tripping. But I could almost see like Houston, like real clear. I could see it in the distance. So I was like, man, like I don't want this plane to crash.
Yeah.
I don't. That's like my main fear. Like I'm just scared of planes. And I was like, at least crash on the runway. You know,
Yeah.
make a little documentary about me. I'll be in it. Get a little money out of it. Be like, I just over like exaggerate it. Be like, oh, you won't believe what happened. There was fire everywhere. The snakes on the plane.
Okay, so this has been going around a lot. What is y'all opinions on that boy Dot and Drake? Who do y'all think is taking it so far? Have you seen too much on it?
I mean, who hasn't heard about it? But I ain't really
Have
been
you, like, listened
listening
to
to,
the
it
music?
that much. Here and there, I see it like on clips and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think Dot got me on that one song.
Bro, what is that one that song that has like the little West Coast beat?
Oh,
It's
Not Like Us.
bro, that song is so
that's-
hard,
We were
bro.
listening the other day at work. Oh man, that thing stayed on repeat.
What do you think?
After that.
I would say, me personally, I would say Dot is fucking them up.
Like music wise, like, but I
Yeah.
feel like nobody can lose, bro. It's Kendrick and
it's-
Drake.
it's
Nobody's
both of
losing
them.
from
They're
this
both
beef.
good, but I don't got a side. I'm just here for the music.
Right,
That's all I'm
yeah.
here for. I
That-
can
that's,
give it
that's how I am. Like
Okay,
this
but
shit, they
music
don't-
wise, you say Dot.
probably.
Yeah, I think so too.
They're both coming out with good songs,
Yeah.
explaining.
That's been your
what's
favorite one so
happening.
far?
Hmm?
That's been your favorite one so far? Your favorite song?
Yeah, and then probably the Heart Part 6. That'd be my second one. And then the
Wait,
other
which one
one's
is that?
Drake's recent one.
Oh, okay. Which one's the one where he has like three songs in one? You know what I'm talking about?
I think that's yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like you
Family
said,
Matters.
Family Matters, yeah.
Okay, so how would you rank them in order? I don't know the names of them like that. All I know is that one with the West Coast beat. That
one
one's-
for me.
that's the
Drake
best one, bro.
That's the best one.
Hold on.
If that hoe got me dancing, bro, that hoe's gotta be good.
It's got a real jiggy beat.
Yeah.
Makes you want to get up. Makes you want to get up and
Yeah, we
start
heard
getting
that word,
jiggy.
right? Was that word?
I gotta look them up.
I heard it
because
before that.
I can't
Yeah,
just
but
think of
you
them
put
on the
me
spot.
that. I don't remember where we're at. I think we're in the truck or something.
But that hoe made me want to start crib walking or some shit.
See, look, Drake. Those are already his top songs.
Drake's?
Drake's
I think-
Family Matters and Push Ups out of all his songs.
I liked Euphoria too. Euphoria wasn't bad.
Oh
Those are-
yeah, see, I heard that one. That one was. I like
Yeah.
that one. It was alright.
All right, so you got Family Matters. Drake only came out with 2? I thought he came out with 3.
It was 3. Which one's the one where he talks about how he played Kendrick into making him think he had a kid or
I
whatever?
think that's Family Matters.
That's Family Matters. That one was pretty
That's his
good.
first-
I thought that was Drake's best one.
That's his number one song right now. Family Matters, and then Push Ups is his second.
What about Kendrick's?
Kendrick.
Might have been push-ups. I don't care.
Let's see what.
Wait, what?
That's the last one where you say you tricked them.
Yeah, see, Kendrick's top 2 songs is Not Like Us and Euphoria.
See,
So you got Not Like Us, Euphoria,
and they took over like the
and Meet the
top,
Grams. That's the one where he's
Oh, I
talking
like
about his
that.
family.
Yeah, I like Meet the Grams. That one's a good
They
one.
took over the charts too, bro. Do you see that? Like the top 5 or whatever. They
Wait,
pushed,
so
like,
what are they
everybody.
beefing about? What is the beef about? Do y'all know?
Oh,
They just started
yeah.
beefing. I don't know. No, it's because Like That, the song with Future.
Metro.
Well, he was talking crazy
Metro's
about him or what?
It's just
So that's the
he
only
tried
one-
including himself. Like he tried saying he was like top 1. There ain't no top 3. It's really me. How he said it. And then yeah,
Wait, they took offense to that?
yeah, they
What?
They did.
I think it has to do with like the CEO of like the whole music industry.
Wait, so I thought it had something to do.
Drake is with like the top dog of the CEO.
I thought it had something to do with females. Who? I thought it had something to do with females.
It was about rap beef at first, and then they started talking about families and then
It's like
females.
this music company that like owns all like the CEO of that company is like a pedophile and Drake's with him.
Oh, that's why he says that all the time.
That's why he's bringing all this
Wait, so he kept calling Drake a
pedophile.
pedophile or whatever, but
Certified
didn't they
lover boy, certified
didn't they like debunk all that? Like all the girls that was like that he was coming at, they all
One of the girls
denied it.
She was just it was nothing more than just her being on stage.
So
Is
none.
that the one he kissed?
They're like 17-year-old. Yeah.
Wait, my barber said that like one of the girls that he was like trying to mess with or something was like 17. Then as soon as she turned 18,
That was that girl that went on stage.
that was her.
I think it was. She
Are we-
tweeted that it was nothing but like just,
We're gonna talk about how he spent the whole day with Millie Bobby Brown though, the girl from Stranger Things. Just them two.
Wait, they did. Wait, how old is she?
She's like our age.
Oh, okay.
like 16, 17.
Yeah, at the time she was.
Wait,
young.
wait a minute.
She's
I
like-
never heard about that.
She's our age right now, like 21.
Wait, and he was
22.
hanging out with her when she was not.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was-
for
he was-
for
he
for a
was-
birthday.
he was in DMs too and shit.
He
What?
said age ain't nothing but a
He was like, "Is she a famous actor?" So like, it was good.
Yeah, he's wilding.
But,
Nah,
like,
but I don't really have a side. I mean, I listen to either one of their music. They don't even know who I am, so I ain't pick a side. Just like how Gunna, everybody's like, "Oh, Gunna snitched this and that." He didn't snitch on me.
Yeah, he
so.
didn't do nothing to me. I don't care. He still drops
he
hard
can
ass
snitch on
music.
whoever he wants. He's still gonna come out with good
You know
music.
who picked the best side? J. Cole. I ain't gonna
just,
lie.
just be like J. Cole and just stay off to the side. Don't even-
Yeah,
Man,
get
because
involved.
if someone would have came at me calling me a pedophile and shit, that's more than just rap beef, man. We gotta throw them hoes after that, boy.
And then you see everybody's like, "Oh, well."
What about Kendrick? Drake calling him a woman beater and shit.
I mean,
But
I
that's all
believe it.
true, ain't it? Ain't that all true?
But Kendrick's fiance is like 6. She's tall. She's like 6 foot, 6'1",
Damn.
and bro's like obviously like 5'6".
It's like
Oh shit.
It's like if me and Eddie were
He's
next to
like
each other.
5'1". And then like, I don't know, bro. I mean, I want to say I don't know, bro. I can't speak for him. I mean, he could beat on his wife, but I mean, nobody will ever know unless it's him and
His
her.
manager has a kid with his baby mama. Day free.
That's why
Oh yeah, I
that's why
seen
Dave Free's
that.
on the cover.
Allegedly.
Wait. So what is that story?
Alright, so Day Free is Kendrick's manager,
Yeah.
and his fiance cheated on Kendrick with him.
Oh, okay.
You want to come talk about it, bro? I gotta
Nah,
pee.
that's cool.
I gotta pee.
You go take a piss break if you want to, bro. It's all right. You
Y'all
can
need
go
to-
ahead.
come talk.
You can come on here, Oscar, if you want to.
Go ahead.
Behind the scenes, bro, back there.
Go ahead.
JD, you ain't got nothing you want to say?
Okay, well we got this time to ourselves over here.
Hey, you're acting a little weird. I'm gonna scoot over here, bro. Get some space in between.
Bro, have you seen the thing about the Boeing flights, bro?
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention that whenever we were talking about the whole me being scared of flying and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the whole.
Especially
helicopter.
now after they're saying that they're just inspecting the flights, but they're not really inspecting. They're just letting them pass.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. So
I wouldn't.
on my For You page that popped up on TikTok, which like anytime you mention something, the algorithm always
Yeah.
it was weird. But today it popped up and I seen that like there was a whistleblower and he was talking about like he was telling them that.
And he was like recording inside the factory and shit.
Yeah, all the recording.
Wait. So what happened?
He was saying that he was telling them like, oh, the inspections aren't good and stuff like that, and his upper management was like, oh, we need to rush these inspections, this and this and that. And
so is the management pushing it?
Yeah, and there was all kinds of incidents that were like getting like overlooked because the dude who was inspecting them, who was like the top dude, he was telling them like there's a bunch of things wrong with them. These planes aren't safe and stuff, and like bolts weren't, I guess, like bolted down or different things like that.
Yeah, because for a minute there, bro, it was like you were seeing on the news like every couple weeks that another plane was was fucking up with it or something.
1 week you had 3. It was like the wheel fell off. And then you had I think the door one.
The one where that person's phone like flew out the sky and shit, and then they could still use it.
And then you had the runway. There was like a runway crash, and then
damn.
Dude, I'm like, oh my.
Yeah, I got stuck into the couch.
W special guest.
Yeah, we're never bring him back on here. But
certified.
Yeah, bro. So they like I said, one went off on the runway or whatever. Like nobody died.
Hold on, have you heard about that? E? About the Boeing planes?
The planes. Boeing.
So apparently they were supposed to be inspecting them, but the management was kind of like trying to rush them. So they were just pushing out planes that weren't really ready to go out yet. I don't know if you've seen, but like there was a period of time where all these planes were fucking up, bro. Like something else was happening. The wheels falling off, like you said, and then like the plane door like broke open or some shit.
One took off and the wheel like came off. And then there was another one. They were like flying in the air. I'm pretty sure you've seen the video. Like all the flames was coming out the engine or whatever. Did you see that? It was like nighttime.
No, the only thing I seen happen with a plane is that one flight where the emergency door just flew
Did you hear about how the phone like flew out of the sky and then like someone found it and it still worked just fine? You didn't see that?
All the way up in
the dude's phone flew and it landed in like some like where a tree was and some like grass and bushes. And the phone like was perfectly fine.
What was that, a Samsung?
No, it was an iPhone, bro.
That hoe had an OtterBox on it.
That's like the best promotion they could have had. Was like the phones. But then when I drop my phone on the carpet, it just wants to shatter the whole screen.
Dude, drop my phone getting out the car, bro, and the whole phone is broken and
dude, I sat on my phone and my whole back screen is crashed.
Speaking of that, didn't you have a phone that like snapped in half?
No, that was funny, bro. That's when the 6 was like
I remember they having a bunch of problems with it.
And I remember this is when I was in school and I was like really young at that time, and I was like, oh, I got the 6 Plus, this and that. Everybody's like, oh my god, you got the 6 Plus? Did you hear the brakes? And then I was like, yeah. And then
did you hear brakes?
Yeah, everybody in school was talking about it, and they were like, he has the 6 Plus, and then I'm like, oh, I'm the guy with the 6 Plus. One day we go to the computer lab and it's like quiet in there, and everybody's like on the computers, and I'm getting in there. I just go to sit down and hear a pop sound, and I'm like looking around, and the first thing I think of, like after that, I'm like, my phone was in my pocket, and I was like, don't tell me I'm gonna be one of these people who broke my phone. Pull it out. It's like a curved phone, bro. You know, like the curved TVs or the monitors. That's what my phone looked like, and like the screen was just all glitching out on the bottom half, and the button popped out the side. And I was trying to like type and like tell my people like, hey, like whenever y'all come pick me up, I ain't gonna be able to text y'all because my phone's not working. Yeah. So I go to the office and I told the teacher, I'm like, can I go to the office and let my parents know like my phone broke? And she's like, how did you break your phone? I just pulled my phone out. She's like, oh my god, your phone snapped. I was like,
wait, what grade was this?
This was like 8th grade, something like that. I don't know. It was like middle school. So yeah, I went to the front and so because I couldn't drive at the time. So I went to the office and I'm like, yeah, I just need to call my parents and let them know that my phone snapped in half, and I just need to let them know like where to pick me up after school. And the lady's like, how'd you snap your phone in half? What were you doing? And this and this and that. And I was like, it's a 6 Plus, look it up. And then I showed her it, and like the button was like all out and stuff. And she's like, are you sure it don't work? What?
Do you have the questions?
What question?
From the special, or from the followers or whatever?
Oh.
Anyway. So there was one question I was going to ask.
It was on my other phone.
If y'all had a point in time where you could relive, what point in your life would you go back to?
Probably the day in high school when I got caught up, but...
You know what, go ahead and explain that story. Let's explain that story. What happened?
So what was this?
Story time.
Sophomore, beginning junior year, I think.
Was this caught up with like female type stuff,
no,
or caught up
bro,
with like some
caught up on some like some literal bullshit, bro? Like, all right, so one time, this was at the point to where like school shootings. It was getting.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And so like, one time I had got to school late, And that like they were doing like if you got to school late, you had to sit like that whole period in the office. Like you couldn't go to class because the teachers would be like, "No, you can't come in."
What? I was late every day. I don't remember that.
For?
That's him.
This guy was late. Like we had a not first period class, but like third period, late every day.
And I was on probation, bro. So my PO was always coming. At the end of the year, I ended up having like 50-something tardies. Bro.
Okay, so this was it was first period. I woke up late. I was like probably like 2 minutes late to first period, and I was like, man, I'm already late. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. So I went to this little that donut shop that's right next to that snow cone place by that karate place over there.
Reminds me of the story that me and you had.
I went over there, got me some food, back to the school. I was heading to my first period. I had I think it was Mr. Grable. Some shit like that.
Shout out Mr. Grable.
He came from middle school down to high school.
The young Mr. Grable?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Mr. Grable.
What?
That was like my favorite teacher. Sorry I didn't give you the little award. You know, I kind of forgot.
I never had him, but I heard that he was a cool
He was a cool teacher. So, like, I thought he was going to be cool. Let me in. I was like 20 minutes late. 15, 20 minutes late. And he was like, nah, you got to go sit in the office. I was like, what I got to sit in the office for? And he was just mentioning, like, all this random stuff. So, sat in the office. And then there's probably like 10 plus people. It was AP office, so it was like down the long hallway. So there's like a group of us sitting in there. So we come.
Y'all were all sitting there because y'all were late.
Yeah. So we come to the end of first period. The bell rings. Everyone's leaving. Someone throws. You remember those Novos people used to have? People get things called Novos.
If y'all don't know, picture of it pop on the screen right now.
Someone had a Novo pod. Bell rang. He just chunked that thing, and it happened to land where I was sitting.
Oh man!
This is me. I don't know if y'all remember. And his girlfriend.
Oh yeah. I know.
We're all in the same area, so they called all three of us into the office, and then they searched our bags. They didn't find nothing, and then it came to, all right, now we got to search your car. Me knowing I already have something in my car, I'm like, well, damn. It's like, hopefully.
So what was going through your head when that happened?
Dude, I don't
Is that like that feeling where like your heart just drops?
Yeah, like,
oh, yeah,
once I had the police officer and the two APs, you know what you are. It came down, all right, so we had one AP go with Dylan. They rode together, and then we had one come with me. They went to go check theirs first. Cool. They found more nicotine shits in their cars.
But anyway, nicotine is already enough to get you in trouble in school.
Yeah. The THC
is a different story.
That's a whole different story. So when it came down to that, we had to go search my car. So we had Miss Dawes. We had that one short little black lady. I don't remember her name.
Yeah, I know you're talking about though.
And then we had a police officer. So we're on our way to my car. They searched my car.
Miss Anderson.
Yeah. They search my car, and then they find it. So then the police officer's like, all right, I already know you have something, but if the dog sniffs this out.
Was it that little short, fat white cop?
Yeah.
He always tries to be cool with you, bro.
I got a story about him.
Fake ass motherfucker. Anyway.
And then he's like, all right, we already found this. I'm going to put it back in the same spot I found it. And if the dog sniffs it out, we got to go write papers.
Where'd you have it at?
I had it, like, how I have my door. I had it in that little place where I keep my wallet.
Man, screw that.
Wait, so like in your door, like a little compartment right here underneath the window thing?
Right next to the door.
Yeah.
Right, so he found it, whoop-de-whoop. He brought his dog out. Keep in mind, he was talking so highly of this dog, like it was a good dog. His dog's trained. His dog knows all the sense. Whole bunch of random shit. The dog did not come nowhere near. He let the dog walk all on my seats, all in the back seat, all that and everything.
Wait, so before they had the dog, they were searching it like by their hands first?
Yeah.
The dog said he not no snitch.
I'm pretty sure the dog was trying to help me out, but the cop was not going for that.
He was like a plug in his past life.
He was definitely sniffing. But like, bro, the dog did not come anywhere close to where they found it at. The dog sniffed the whole car. He put his nose, like he ran his nose through the door, but then just went back to the police officer.
He was like, "You better give me some."
But then he grabbed the dog by its neck and puts his nose
Bitch, you better smell that shit.
directly into the compartment, and then the dog sat. Obviously, you know when the dog sits, he finds something.
Oh, what?
So he was like, "Oh, the dog found it. Now we gotta take you in."
Oh,
I was
man.
like, "You like, bro?" In my head, I was like, "Bro, the dog didn't find shit. Obviously, bro." I was like,
He basically forced the dog to find the shit.
He forced the dog
Like,
to find it.
What's gonna happen? Like that's what anybody, if you force their head down, they're like, oh shit,
He's
I'm
like,
gonna
"Oh,
go
I'm
down.
supposed to be looking right here." Oh, all right. And then, bro, that's where it just all went downhill because
I had that dog search me one time too, and the same cop and everything. They searched all my stuff because apparently like someone reported me that I was selling like coke and meth in high school, which I wasn't. I wasn't selling no coke and meth, and, no weed or nothing. I wasn't selling nothing. And I remember they searched my backpack. They searched my backpack in class, and or they searched the class, and they pulled everybody out of the class, and they're like, "Oh, the dog alerted on this backpack." And I'm like, "Oh shit! Like somebody finna get in trouble." And I'm like here just going on, and then they pick up the backpack, and they're like, "It's this backpack," and I'm like, "Oh shit! That's my backpack."
bro.
And I
And
realized
then another thing is, bro, they also like whenever we're all sitting in the office, they had the dog come and like search through everyone's bags. So it made whatchamacallit? He made everybody drop their bags. Like everybody had to go outside. All the bags are sitting in the AP office. Someone had a pen charger, or a pen battery in their bag. I don't know if a dog could smell that or not.
I don't think so.
But like
I don't know actually.
I always
the
wondered what
dog, out of like 15 something bags, this dog sniffed out a fucking chicken sandwich in someone's bag.
See, this
Dogs ain't worth a shit, bro. Especially at the school, they was not worth a shit.
And it was just like
They had like the low budget dogs.
it was just crazy
Fucking
because then I had
Great
to, like,
value ass dogs.
I had to sit in an office, get papers written about me, had to call my mom, they had to tell my mom I'm on the way to juvie, and it was just
I don't know if it's the same for you, but when I got caught up, the first thing that's going through my head is like, damn, bro, I don't want to disappoint my family, like my moms and all that shit.
I thought my mom was gonna kill me. Like that.
I feel like that's probably your first like reaction is like you don't even care about what's going on in the moment. It's just like what's like your family gonna think.
Yeah, because you can get through the shit. Like it's just gonna be like
Not even my family.
juvie for a couple days and then like court fees and then, but it's like fuck, what is my mom gonna think of me now, bro?
Yeah, and then it's like damn, like I really put my family through all this
Yeah.
stuff, and like now they're gonna have to like help me out because you know you're in school.
Yeah, you're in
so,
school. Like you can't just afford to pay all the court fees
I
and all
already
the
had two
probation and
brothers.
shit.
I already had two brothers at the crib that smoked heavy. Obviously, my mom knew. She didn't care. That's not her kids. But then when it came down to me, I'm like,
It's just
my
that
life's
like that
over.
feeling of like disappointing her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same that because when they locked me up and I had to call my mom, it was like, fuck, is she gonna start crying, bro? Like, what is she gonna say? What is she gonna think? Like, you just don't want to like
you
don't want to make her feel any less of you than
You
what
should
you
have asked
already
for
are.
like the phone, like your phone, and just put like Akon on and locked up, and just like been playing that over it.
'Cause especially in high school, bro. Like you already like you don't know what you want to do. You don't know what you're gonna be. So you want to just like you want to succeed to make your parents happy type shit. And then like that first fuck up you do is like it's the worst one because like they don't expect that from you. But when you've already like you fucked up a little bit, it's like okay, you already know like I'm just the fuck up. But whenever like you're thriving in school and shit, it's like damn, I really just fucked up and like my whole family's gonna see it. The whole family's gonna know about it. It's just a shitty feeling.
it's crazy because once I did fuck up, it just went straight downhill from there. Got put on probation. I got sent to a
Couldn't stop smoking while on probation at
I
that.
got sent to a rehab just for smoking.
I remember that.
That's
part.
crazy. That is
Like I
crazy.
was in a building with meth heads, crack heads, people who did heroin.
So why are you in here for?
That's no, we did a class in there. Like we had everybody gathered in a circle. I'm just listening to people doing fucking meth, cocaine, and then when it came to me, when it came to me, bro, I was like, to be honest, I don't know why I'm in here.
You were like that odd dude out.
The only thing I do was smoke weed, and then like.
The instructor's like, me too.
No, it was just so crazy because that's what my PO put me on. She really thought I needed rehab, just for smoking.
But was that after the first time or like after you kept fucking up?
Or is it like each time?
I think it was after a couple times because I did.
But that's why if you can't. I mean, that rehab's for addiction. if they see that you got caught up smoking the first time and you can't stop, it just seems like an addiction.
But
I ain't
even
gonna lie, I was addicted.
then, I
That
don't
was some
even,
good stuff back then.
I don't
That
even
was some good
see
stuff.
like weed as like a bad thing. They shouldn't even like send
Just
anybody to
because it's
rehab with it.
fucking illegal.
Yeah. Okay. So what is your period of time that you would relive?
Man, high school, bro. High school was a good time.
I feel like we're so young, so that's gonna be all of our answers.
Yeah, high school was like just the whole experience. Maybe not ninth grade. Like I didn't really.
So what specific period of time in high school? What's the time that you remember right now? Where you're like, damn, I could have did that better, or I could have did this, or I could have did that.
Probably like junior year, and or I think it's experienced senior year much. Not any of us because COVID.
Yeah.
But junior year was a good time for me.
What specific thing are you thinking about that's like, I want to relive that?
I was just outside. I was outside all the time. I was just partying, getting litty. And then the first half of senior year, because I knew I had all my like credit stuff and everything. So I'm like, that's it. I passed. I'm done for it.
Yeah.
I started thinking about everything but school. I was just having fun every weekend. I was off. And then I remember they called me in the office and they were like, hey, like you're losing focus on school, blah, 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 this and this and that.
I mean, shit. What's you got to focus on if you're already done?
They're like,
shit?
what did they call it? It's like senior something.
No, like when.
My cane.
Oh, what is it called whenever like you're? Oh
like
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I don't have that. I got all my credits, even if I did, it doesn't matter. But I don't know. They kept calling me in the office like every couple of weeks and stuff, just to like talk to me, counselors and principals and stuff like that. But really, I was just having fun. And then that's where I was talking about the whole dog. The dog's not even good because like when I said about they picked up the backpack and I'm like, oh damn, that's my backpack. Like I clearly knew. And so they called me back in the room. Everybody's outside the room. Closed the door and they're like, tell us the truth. Have you been like selling drugs, blah, 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 this and this and that? And I'm like, no. Like, and they're like, what's in this bag? And I'm like, I'll tell you what's in the bag. Like, it's just food and stuff and like a binder. Or not even a binder. It's a spiral and a pencil. I was like, I don't even bring anything to school. And they're like, are you sure there's no this and this and this and that? And then I'm like, nah. So they're like, we're going to flip the backpack over and see what the dog alerts on the backpack and whatever comes out of it. And I'm like, don't do that. There's food in there. I just told you there's food. Because like that was the moment I was running track. That was like in the track season before I got hurt. Dude gets the bag, flips it, bro. All my food and everything goes all over the floor.
Hell no.
And, okay, like I was pissed about the food. And then I was like, damn, like, now y'all gotta get somebody to come clean all this up.
Wait, so it just spilled everywhere?
Yeah, the food, the sandwich, and everything just went everywhere because it's from Subway. And then my drink just everywhere.
What?
So part of me was like mad, but it was also funny at the same time because I'm like, now look what you did. You just spilled it all over you. But that before he even did that same cop you were talking about, he's like, listen here. He was like whispering in my ear. He was like, we can keep this like between me and you. And, like,
bro, he tried to do the same shit with me, bro. Yeah.
Like, I was young before. I understand this and that going on and on. And
Shut the fuck up.
I know what it's like to be young. And I'm like, young and selling meth? Like, I don't even know what meth is. I'm like, you were here asking me if I'm selling meth. And nah, so they end up not finding anything. So then I'm like, y'all just wasted my time and like the food and this and that. And
your
like,
money.
Yeah. And they're like, okay, well, you're good to go back to class. And they just left and that was the end of that. And then they searched like a few other times, but they never found anything. I don't know. They were just... there was some stuff going on at the same time. So I feel like someone tried snitching me out just to get me in trouble.
Yeah.
You know about all that and stuff. But to this day, I always wonder. But high school is probably the time.
Bro, and then one thing I wish I would have been able to graduate with Angleton. I did not want to go to B-Wood.
We're the best in B County.
But
shout out B County, best motherfucking county.
Shout out Angleton.
But whenever all that happened, Michelle, like Miss Dawson, all that, they did not let me come back to Angleton.
I remember one time it was like after school or something, and I just saw Ethan in a random classroom one day. You just came after the school was out, and what was it?
I think I went to go pick up my cousin.
I don't know.
Because I wasn't even at the school no more, but I just went there to pick up.
You were inside
I went
the
to someone's
school.
class.
Yeah, you were in somebody's class, and it was like
he used to do it all the time. His brother Brandon,
Yeah,
bro.
he
We
used
would
to
be
just
in
show up to
lunch.
the
He
high
would just
school.
show up walking around the school,
dude
bro.
already graduated, and he's just
He was
walking
like-
through the school.
He graduated for like 2 years already, bro. He would just walk around the school.
I remember-
What the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah, I see him be like, dude, you live like 20 minutes away. What are you doing here?
What?
So what was the time that you would like to live?
Just to be different, because I would say high school, but just to be different,
It's because we're young, bro. Like you said.
I would say, since I didn't have a lot of time with my dad, it'd probably be like time to go just more spend time, like go spend more time with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like have more memories because I was so young because he passed away when I was like 4. So probably just like do some more shit. Like if I didn't have a choice because I was so young, but like just go do more stuff with him just so I could have those memories. But I don't know if I was like, because you start remembering stuff like by 4, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I remember things from when I was even younger than that, but like it's just little key parts. I might not remember the whole thing, but there's like important parts or something that just stuck in my head and stuff. Or like
I don't know if it's just my brain just like blocking it out, but I literally have like no memories of him, like nothing.
I can't say if I really remember them too much because you know, like we've known each other, or all 3 of us known each other since like real small, like our whole lives. So because you know, like they always say, like, oh, when you graduate, you're gonna like split different ways and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, been the ones I've known since like I was almost a baby until now.
If you got a bright future, don't take that first hit. It'll fuck you up.
Don't do it, bro. Stay away from
your life.
Stay away from it all, man. It's not worth it because it's just pain in the long run. It's literally all it is. Stay away from that shit. Live your life, but you don't need drugs or alcohol to get you through anything. You really don't. I mean, if you're of age, do whatever you want to do. But if you're still in high school and you just have those bad influences,
chase your dreams first, and then do the alcohol.
Yes,
Make worry
about succeeding first because once high school is over,
none of that's
just gonna hit you like a fucking bus, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, none of that stuff. It's like now I look back and I'm like, man, like none of that stuff really.
None of it mattered at all. But you could have literally did whatever. Everybody would forget about it by now.
Yeah,
we're 3 years, 4 years out of high school.
About to be 5.
All that embarrassing shit you think just happened right now, it's not that big of a deal. Trust me, it's not.
I remember people telling me stuff like stories like, oh, like when you graduate, blah, this is gonna happen. Like you're gonna go separate ways. This don't matter. And I'm like, are you sure? And now I'm that person telling people like who are in high school like, oh, this don't matter and everything. And now I'm like, man, like they were right. It really don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And I wish I was like at the moment I was like chasing the bag, but I wish I was more locked in.
Locked in with like school, like work, or locked in with just like the people, like in high school.
I don't even know. Not even that. I wish I was more focused on like becoming successful, like at a younger age and stuff, like getting more things done. Like I've accomplished stuff, but like I wish I was more focused. Yeah, focused on Bitcoin. But no, I wish I was focused like on like a lot more things at a younger age.
Because think about it now, bro. If we're 4 years out of high school, that's 4 years that you would have been grinding on what you wanted to do.
Yeah, or like starting a podcast. I would have started like 4 years ago, or just start YouTube or something different, to where I don't have to be like a 9 to 5 all the time. Yeah, and stuff. But
and on that note, if you are in high school right now and you are really thinking that you don't know what to do, you don't have to have it figured out right now. Just have a plan. Have like the idea of what you want to do in your head, but you don't have to have it all figured out right now. It's not that deep. You'll get it eventually. You're still so young, bro. Just have that one plan of like maybe of what you want to do. It could just always branch out to different things. Always, bro. Because like what the things we wanted to do in high school, we never would have thought that like. We wouldn't have thought that it was going to actually work, but if you're sticking to it, you don't know what's going to happen.
And there's things I wanted to do. I was like in my head whenever I was in high school. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. This was like I was set on. I'm gonna go to school for this. No, I went to. And I'm like, this is not for me. Like, I don't want to be working this plant life. Like, there's nothing against the whole. Like, shout out to the people who work in the plant. Because,
what y'all are some real grinders. I ain't gonna lie.
They be grinding. I worked in the plant for a little bit, and I was miserable. That ain't for me. Like, I can't do it. Not even that it's hard work. It's just, I mean, like, some of it is hard work. It's just not the life that I see myself in. Like, shout out to them, like I said, but I can't do it. Like, I wanted to be a welder. That's what I went to school for forever, and then, nah, I'm not no welder.
But just that thought of, like, waking up every day, 5 a.m., doing the same shit for fucking 30, 40 plus years, bro.
And I started,
mad respect to all y'all dudes that do that shit. I
started seeing it more because, like, you know, that's all my family, most of my family does, and I'm like, wow, like,
you're so accustomed to it.
Yeah, and then I see like my family missing like this and this and that, like events and stuff for like my nieces, nephews, or just different things. Like, but it's like you got to provide for your family and stuff. Yeah. So that's why like now I'm like, that's not what I want to do my whole life.
Man, y'all see that? It's motherfucking shot o'clock, baby. Bring the bottle, man. Bring the bottle.
Where's the bottle?
It's over there.
Right.
It's shot o'clock for the game.
Oh, it's right here.
Baddie, shot o'clock, ugly.
Shout out to Oscar for bringing the bottle.
Babe,
my boy E over there.
Y'all go cop a rug for an Oscar.
Oh yeah, if y'all need a custom rug, any type of design, get in my boy Oscar. What's your
hey, links in the description.
Threaded by Oscar.
Threaded by
You
Oscar.
gotta say it in the mic, bro. What is it?
At Threaded by Oscar, but I'm changing my name to Texas Rug Plug.
Yeah. So go get you some fire rugs, boy.
Go ahead, keep it going.
Come on, Tim.
Baddie, shot o'clock, baddie.
This is for
What you doing over there, baby?
I don't really have a cup right now. I'm trying to finish it. Damn!
I
Damn.
gave you the big ass shot too.
Yeah, okay.
Look at that.
Baddie, shot o'clock.
I just take it from the
Take a little
bottom.
sip.
I'll take it from the
Alright. Nah, you do it because I don't want to.
Hey, make sure you sub up to the motherfucking channel, boy.
Oh, shot o'clock. Okay.
Oh, this is for the new pod, man.
He's over here toasting up to the camera.
Gotta toast up
For like the people who aren't gonna probably watch, but
Yeah.
Man, I should have brought a rug.
Hey, damn, hey, damn.
out here you can get this.
Oh yeah, get that away from me.
And on that note, man, everybody add the IG, Open Minded Films. This has been the first episode with my boy E, my boy Timothy. Y'all fuck with us, man.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like and subscribe, or don't. Either one, it don't really matter. But
Fuck with us on everything.
Hey, tell your friend-
Me on IG.
Tell your friends to tell your friends to tell your friends to tell your parents, all that.
Tell your mama, tell your
Yeah,
Tell your friends,
take-
tell your mama, tell your mama, tell your uncle, tell your mama.
Tell your stepmama too. Don't forget them.
and we're gonna stay consistent with the videos, and we're gonna have some crazy guests come up soon. We got some things in the
We got some special things coming up, man. Y'all stay tuned, baby.
We getting busy.
Yeah, first episode in the books, baby.
Got a little liquor in it.
That shot was a little too much.
Baby, shut